What's up, everybody? I think it's time to do a February toolbox tour of my new 84-inch Epic electric orange with black trim, the blackout package. I got all my drawer guards and latch guards installed. They're gloss black drawer guards, then matte black under guards. It's bigger, a lot more work area. That's mainly what I bought it for. I didn't really need this box at all, but I stare at it every day. It might as well be my favorite color, right? And I can afford it right now, so why not? But yeah, a lot up top hasn't really changed out much. It's kind of similar, except I took this out of my old box. And yeah, I got my little 12-volt impact. Love this thing. This replaced my 18-volt Milwaukee. That's now my daily driver. My angle impact, my right angle. I use that a lot too. In my soldering iron, I happen to use that a lot too. So then I got a Cornwell tire pressure gauge. Go do that in a battery tester. I use that stuff pretty often. Got my magnet there. Got my grab magnet up there. Got my Stanley razor blade. It's there. Got a nice part of a zip tie there. Yeah, got my light. It's not hooked up. I want to actually get some longer screws and bolt it up in that corner there. I got some Band-Aids, my shift knob for my Camaro, and just a bunch of little stuff like a 9-volt battery for testing, a lighter, and some different clips and pins in that little red cap. Some duct tape. Always got to have some duct tape. The 3 pliers that I normally have, my Polaris pliers, the notch in the end, panel pin puller, very necessity tool for Polaris. Then a pair of wire cutters, very, very important. I went ahead and I had these after I got some rails, you'll see in a second, and I went ahead and put my Torx in them and got my long Torx. Had a bracket I cut down, fit perfect. Pretty awesome. I like how that's set up. I can read all my sizes, grab what I need, and go on. Got a couple of blowguns there. Got some pins, markers, paint markers, tape measures, your different some electrical cleaner, PB blaster, silicone, a couple types of spray silicone, keys, a couple keys for different things, stock Polaris power-wielded door cab keys. I keep them around just in case I need to get into a lock cab around here or something. Got some more pins back there, some random push pins, some zip ties. I'm going to try to get my zip ties out of my box. I kind of want to have them out on their own here before too long. But yeah, might as well start with the top drawer. This hasn't changed. It's the same layout as my other box. We got our 1/2-inch impacts, standard, or no, metric over here, standard over here. Got them in the 3/8 and the 1/2-inch on both setups. Got the socket rails here, got the long snap-on sets here. Long, medium, deep, and then shallow metric. And I've just got the medium deep standard right now. I'm working, I gotta get these, I have them ordered, I haven't got them yet. I'm waiting for a killer deal on them actually. He says they should be coming up in the flyer. He's ordered me 2 sets, so I'll have them in, but hopefully I can get a killer deal on them. Got the longs, semis, and shallows in the 1/4-inch drive, metric as well. I use metric mostly. I'm just kind of trying to fill in my standard setup. I don't have any snap-on or really any chrome 1/2-inch sockets. They got a killer deal on the snap-on truck right now. It's buy one get one, so I'll probably get a set of longs, some deep. I got their what is it called? Double plus or wobble plus extensions, both in 3/8 and 1/4. Variety of ratchets, a lot of snap-on stuff in here, except for this right here is a gear wrench, and this is a Matco. Got my 1/2-inch or 1/2-inch and the 3/8 digital torque wrenches. Got some random extensions. Got a 35mm socket, oil filter socket, a couple of tire pressure gauges in there, some cheap adapters. And then hiding up here, we got some 12-point. Being I don't use these very often, they're hiding right here in a snap-on container. These are actually Craftsman. Same way over here, these are standard ones. And I got the 2 Phillips right here, then my 2 3/8 to 1/2-inch adapters, my impact and my non-impact. Then I got some 12-point 1/4 inch. I got some 1/4 inch wobble standards, and then I have some 1/4 inch wobble metric. Then we'll go ahead. Oh yeah, up here I got some 12-point halves up there, and some adapters, some little impact adapters. That's that drawer. Moving on down to my wrench drawer, we have our set of metric snap-on ratchet wrenches. I love these things. I think I said that in the last video, but I cannot stress it enough. These are the best gear wrench, in my opinion, out there. I've used all kinds. These are my favorites so far. Standard metric wrenches, snap-on. Set of 6-point metric gear wrenches. I really like these wrenches. 3/8 and, or not 3/8, standard and metric, both here. I really like these. They didn't come in these little housings, little holders. I bought them off Amazon. They're real cheap. Got my Matco crescent wrenches, adjustable wrenches. With the pipe wrench setting on the one side where you flip it over. Some cheap crow's feet metric standard over there. Stubby metric or standard wrenches, and then stubby metric wrenches. Got some pipe flare wrenches by Sunex in there. These are Sunex. Then over here on the wall, I've got a big master metric Sunex wrench set up there. That's an awesome set for the money by there, right there. A couple of shock wrenches and a spoke wrench. Some midget wrench set. And then I got standard ratcheting wrenches and then standard regular wrenches. So yeah, that's that drawer. It needs to grow a little bit. Go down to my hammer pry bar drawer. Got some snap-on hammers. They're they're instinct rip stuff, or whatever it's called. I love those hammers. They're a nice set of hammers. Got my cheap go-to though ball peen hammer, Harbor Freight. Very nice set of hammers for the money. They're good. Got my snap-on dead blows, my 3-piece, and then my Matco big heavy bad boy. What is this thing? 40 or 58 ounce. Love that hammer. Got my CV shaft forks, my Matco air vacuum. I love that. A little dusty though, as you can see. Some snap-on punches and chisels. Some Matco picks, some snap-on picks, long picks, Matco smaller short picks, a Matco trim tool, gasket scraper, just a cheap Pittsburgh Harbor Freight pry bar, along with alignment rod. Got a set of nice Sonic ones down here. Even though they are Taiwan made, they're decent centering rod, or whatever you want to call those. Whatever the technical name them for them. If you know it, leave in the comments. It's my snap-on pry bar set. Cornwell Cornwell race punches. I've used them a few times, and they're awesome. They work really, really well for taking races out. And, well, anything that you need that kind of angle on there. We'll go ahead and go down this side. Up, first drawer, we got screwdrivers. Got my snap-on screwdrivers. I need to get some long ones. I got my snap-on screwdriver set here. Got my Matco screwdriver set here. Now, a lot of people say, which do I prefer? Having the snap-on handles, I like the snap-on handles better. I do like the replacement of a Matco screwdriver better than the snap-on. On the snap-on, they just replaced the shank. On the Matco, they replaced the whole screwdriver, which is really, really nice. Got a Cornwell multi-bit set there. Got a couple of 90-degree screwdrivers, and then a couple of cheap Phillips screwdrivers right there. Go down one more drawer. Got my Torx drawer. And I got a handle. There we go. We'll start up here then. Got my cheap Harbor Freight T-handle Torx bits. Got a set of medium length Torx back here. Some cheap Allens and Torx. Some more Torx bits here. My snap-on standard Allens, my snap-on metric Allens, and stubby Allens. Set of Allen keys, Harbor Freight once again. My Torx bit, Allen bit, driver bit set, Craftsman set here. I do like this for what I paid for it. It's very nice. My Torx bit screwdrivers, really nice screwdrivers. I use them a lot more now that they're up higher in the box. Bottom drawer on this side is all my electrical supplies. This drawer has grown significantly with the bigger increase of this box, because the other one is about this wide, and I got a lot more stuff going in there, and I really like it. If I do get a side cabinet, this will be used for something else, because I'll end up putting a lot of these cases in the side cabinet as well. I'm sure that's to come later on. This drawer here is where my tap and die set's going to go when I finally break down and buy one and stop borrowing everybody else's in the shop. But yeah, I got my thread restorers, my Matco Easy Out. I love those, very nice for taking rounded off drain plugs out of Polaris products. My impact driver, my Matco impact driver, I like it. My hose, fuel pressure line hose, GM, and whatever other companies that use this. I know there's a few other people that brands that use this remover tool. A power built 12, or no, this is a 14 millimeter spark plug thread restorer. Very awesome. Use this on a 4.8 liter V8 that I had. Worked really well for that. A constant tension mini tube cutter. That is an awesome tool. I used it to cut my oil cooler lines that I'm going to switch over to AN fitting and run AN hose on it. My little files set that I bought, I just put it in this drawer because it seemed to fit well. That's a little more of my specialty tool drawer. Go one more drawer down, we have my plier drawer. Got my snap ring pliers, got my vice grips, got all of my hose clamp off tools, some tin snips, my snap-on 3-piece plier set. I really like these dikes, and these pliers are pretty awesome too. Got my Lyle's plier organizer here. Got my needle nose, dikes, Lyman pliers, regular pliers, hose pliers, needle nose, angles, 90 degree, 45 in the straight. Got these. These are for like GM style spring hose clamps. You hook this in the little loop on the end, and this hooks the little tab, and you can squeeze them together and it will lock. These are awesome. I love these. These have saved myself multiple times from hurting my hand. They're really cheap. They're like 19 bucks too. A couple of water pump pliers, and then a weird 45 degree handled cutters and needle nose. Down one more is my electrical drawer. Got my butane torch soldering iron kit. Hardly ever use that anymore now that I got my 12 volt Milwaukee one. I love that 12 volt one up there. Solder here, some back probing kit, some electrical tape, of course, some extension wires, alligator wires, you know, so you can check some stuff. Butane solder, butane torch. I use that still a lot though. I use that way over my 12 volt heat gun from Milwaukee. That's just because it's a lot quicker. Some Testa tape, 3M tape, pipe tape, dielectric grease, flux, some more solder, some aluminum tape, painter's tape, just random tape there. Weather stripping adhesive, deburr kit. That soldering tool that Matco makes is pretty cool. It clamps in there and you can run it up the solder while holding it. Strippers and crimpers, cutters, all that stuff there. Got my cheap Titan regular crimpers. Love these for the money. They're like 20 bucks on Amazon. If you don't got a set of these, I suggest picking up a set of these. These are awesome. Then my multiple piece Matco ratcheting crimper set. My depinning tool, a cheap multimeter, and my test light and spark tester. And then a 12 volt power supply to test like light bulbs and stuff back there. Down here is kind of my kit drawer. Got my battery holder, Mighty Vac, 2 sets of GM power, multiple brand power steering pulley installer and remover, Astro pneumatic pull type threaded rivet insert tool, a cheap set of hole saws, a set of step bits, it's a serpentine belt toolkit right there. Have only used that once. My LS head exhaust manifold bolt template kit, awesome tool. Underneath that's my hydraulic battery wire crimper. Got some DeWalt drill bits, some hole saws for doing heaters on Polarises, some more hole saws, a Matco rivet nut adapter kit. Adapter kit. It's just a rivet nut installer. Cheap set of drill bits. I need to really invest in some good drill bits. A Mighty Vac. Love this little thing. Perfect for putting oil in the front diff of like a 900 Ranger, 1000 Razor, and all that stuff. Anything that keeps that style of front diff. Antifreeze tester, brake caliper, compression tool. That's pretty much it on that drawer. Come over here. Top drawer. Junk drawer, pretty much. Got all my different stuff. Got scissors. Got my receipts, whatnot. Here we've got my some more stuff. This holds my spare socket rails, first aid kit, my Flukes multimeter, and my scanner, my OBD2 scanner. Then we go down to my power drawer. Got my 2 Milwaukee chargers. Got all the batteries down there. Got a nice bright light. I forgot it don't work when it's charging. My Jump It, my Noco, or Nico, or whatever that's called, Jump It. My 12 volt M12 air compressor, tire inflator, awesome little tool. 18 volt light, my 1/2 inch impact, my 3/8 18 volt impact, my heat gun, my drill, and my 1/4 inch impact driver. They spend a lot of time in here. Sometimes when I gotta break something, I bust out the old big gun there. That's pretty much it in that drawer. Come down here, we got a few more air tools. Got my air grinders. Got my air saw right here. Love this tool. Heat gun, a couple soldering irons, and a Dremel. And this drawer is bound to get bigger. Got some wire brushes. Got my 18 volt non-fuel, the older style Sawzall. Got my fuel style angle grinder. Love that. That's an awesome tool. It's not as good as one that plugs in, but it's still a pretty nice grinder. On the side here, we got my light. I was kind of worried because I had it stretched across the top of my old box. It fits up and down perfectly on my new box, so that's pretty nice. Got my old holders over here. Got some Never Seas and some spray polish window cleaner. I use this to lube up gaskets. It's just some Polaris PS4 oil, lube up O-rings on oil filters and whatnot. Got a brush there, pan cleaner, panel pry tool kit. I use them a lot, so they're there. Of course, a broom. My old Bosch tool kit that was in my old box over here. Got my wire rack there. So yeah, that's pretty much it in this box. So yeah, it's by far from full, but it's organized, and I know where everything is, so that is a plus. Yeah, so if you guys got any questions on anything, do put it in the comments. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, catch you guys in the next one.